English. English, okay. You let me take this opportunity to wish my constituents a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Today we are gathered here for the third disbursement of various business support to my constituents. My constituents have been good, they've showed so much love, they've been supportive to my leadership. In fact, when you look at the results that came, since I became a member of parliament, they've continually supported me. So no amount of sacrifice is too great for my constituent. Today is one of such. Just last Sunday, we did disbursement for medical and then education. Today, we are doing for economic empowerment, and by the grace of God, it is going well. One of the most important things is for you to ensure that you teach the people how to fish than fishing for them all the time. And I keep encouraging them with the saying that when you are given a seed and you eat or spend your seed, you realize that poverty doesn't depart from you. But when you are able to have self-control and then you sacrifice and sow the seed and water it, you realize that it will germinate and bear more fruits for you, and you always have in abundance. And so that is the concept with which I do my economic empowerment with my constituent. And today is the last in the year and then the third disbursement that I am doing.
Bishop is watching us.
I want to thank Bishop Afote Odai so much. He's been very supportive of my leadership, spiritually, physically. He's been counseling me, praying with me. In fact, he's one minister that I will never forget in my political life. He's been there through and through. And I mean, what more can anyone ask for? He is a friend, he is a father, he is everything you can ask for. And I want to thank him for availing himself and all resources he has for the development of Krowo. I want to say thank you, Bishop. God bless you so much. And I pray that you see many more years, healthy one, prosperous one, and then partner us and the state to be able to grow Krowo and then MBN. That is our prayer. God bless you.
It's a final wish.
We are in the festive season. My prayer and hope is that we will start the celebration from tomorrow. It is the birth of Christ, the remembrance of the birth of Christ. It comes with a lot of love, lots of sacrifices. All of us share. Let's learn to share. The little you have, share with somebody, and it will bring you a lot of fulfillment. I believe strongly that when we express love, we'll be able to live long and live fulfilled. The other thing I want to say is that because it comes with a lot of excitement, there's a tendency to do, things that otherwise you wouldn't do. What I will encourage people is that let's exercise a lot of restraint. Let's exercise a lot of self-control in our celebration. Everything in moderation, so that we don't end up after the festive season, you find yourself where you have not planned. In our eating, our drinking, and everything we do, let's be conscious. Let's also be security conscious in terms of the cooking, the frying, the boiling, and everything. Let's be fire safety conscious, and let's make sure that we come out of the festive season stronger, healthier. And then let me also say, take a moment to do a health check as part of your activities for the festive season. Have a health check, and you will know your health status going into 2026, and God will bless us all. Afishiapa, Afio, Afi.
15 million. Whatever you know.
on the right side of the bridge where you're coming from, there's room for another bridge, to complement the other, leg of the dual carriage. Once that is done, we can have a smoother flow of traffic. On the water issue, I'm sure the Member of Parliament has touched on it. I don't want to belabor the point, but the truth of the matter is that she said countless times that the issue has come up at cabinet. She said so publicly, and so I'm able to reiterate. The issue has come up at cabinet strongly. The water situation confronting people who live in Nungwa, Teshi, La, Sakumono, Tama West, parts of Ashama. Now, fortunately, if we are lucky, we have water coming into our network from Accra East. Sometimes twice a week, other times once a week. Other times it doesn't come at all, even though the roster they brought to us that we'll have water at least twice, or sometimes it doesn't come. We are still, engaging with them. But like I said earlier, the Member of Parliament has mentioned publicly that the issue was tabled at cabinet. The President himself expressed commitment and directed that the ministers for responsible for the Ghana Water Company Limited, I believe that will be Water Works and Housing, to take charge of the issue, because water is life. If you wake up, you can have all the amenities you want. If you don't have water, everything you do comes to a standstill. So that's the assurance we have, not just from the Member of Parliament, but from the President. Generally, I want to also seize the opportunity to extend the appreciation of the people to the Member of Parliament. The life of the economy, like I said in my speech, is small businesses. If the small businesses are thriving, we have more jobs, unemployment comes down. And so for her to commit resources, some of us who work closely with her, we know that for many of these things, it comes from her pockets. If it came from a public fund, she would have announced, but most often, we see these things happening from her own pocket. We have disbursements in excess of 300,000 Ghana cedis at a go. Only last week she held another. And the Assembly, as development partners, we are ready at all times to complement her to ensure that the relief the people need, they are able to get it. I don't know if I left anything out. No. Yo, Mada Nyeshi. Akenyengo, Nekahi Beneni Hamini Kamambi, Agbasani Kachon, Nyakmajiama, Kenklen, Machon Benen on Inkeshida, Mambi Ashida, or Member of Parliament. Gay Kupa short to I'm a friend, I'm a Nale Bonnie Co. Enale. Ake was here MP, Ige Oshiki from Bepe. She Darby Kabir, Musum Chole, New York, and your Ebuami, Meneko, Quenichmona, is in excess of 300,000 dollars. A bone bear Chamone, one bank of 1 hour, Chelo, Nachone, Ashako, many in the Basha scanner for groups. They will receive scanning no Enoko. The bonnie will now 20,000, 30,000. Washida song doing work mahale ake Darby Kabir, she remains alive to Nichumoni Akewidi. Noya ke sheli money chumole P money ya no ya kan yaki amempinya provisional minister ba ntrasan through substantial resource allocation ni His Excellency the President can wo bani wo Nichumoni PG what the Nichum Zongo court in Bana school block again 15 years Ashiamashi contracted by site ni court is in Augustine Launa Kano over 15 years contracted by site Chuni court the Methodist Bana Kawafu Shipon Echenchon or Ache Himbeji ni Abashi or Aje Naka Nichumoshabama Hospital again Polyclinic phase 2 and MP Jeshishi the first by first week of 2026 who contract about site ni Eacha Nakanichumon Nusajeni Oyuanele Ejino Koni na Bafi Amandi Fe ni many of the Jakashi, the Member of Parliament in Hawali Akashi Heni Akioye ni Kotoklo na Susu Ghana ma here ni cabinet Etajinko, they Hawali Ake Eshita yeah, president here and the president then expressed concern about water situation. Ni a direct sector minister, ni agency, the Ghana Water ni yo issue. I may make sure I about resolve that issue. In the meantime, as an assembly, when you are through procurement, we identify site Babu Kwese to work Rambo 1,000, 10,000 liters, 30,000 liters. Over amount platform ni recommend as a starting point. You know who be relief. We identify other sites ni as we go. We'll put these community storage tanks. Like once a week ni Nujo Accra East keba distribution network emi. Kashi Nuju, she Tanju ba. Be piona ke afo nuawo sia containers amini eyipe obeno ko fi modon jaga no any show will become waste. But with these community storage tanks, the community storage tank can also store water, so that we'll use. We expect from Accra East Accra. We have a management system. Assembly member will take lead together with unit committee members. Ni abafu awo tank me no elekato BBB ayepo e nubanyi tanke mi ni ayeto bibi na pefiake ato ni anakra do shiwoni ka mambi ji akeshi no ya keshuli monishmo ambana pi than they have seen in any other term, you know, since ni waje for political process nation. In addition to solutions, we a long-term solution about fix seawater. The temporary measures from Accra East, community storage. Water supply will move from community to community. Whilst the exercise was going on, black pack, are things that we are doing to ensure in this festive season beyond brick and mortar, hard infrastructure and won't put in place too much, and so we intensify. Our biggest challenge. Some of them have to go as far as Afienya. Some of them buy a shama says than in the Basham. But it remains our responsibility. Ni Obayano ni Wafele na Kabona Feli. Mambia Yafeni Fiboni Eyole Biane. Margaret, Oh, the job, the man is not going to know every power. I will buy all this of Anono 12 million. Care one yen, Nathaniel, honey, Nathaniel, honey. 1,002. Kewon yemi yo dina afo blavo yebi ayeba 1,002 dina afo. Kewon yemi yo Evans do to tepe yebi ayeba Evans do to tepe. Alice